What's going on, everybody? We are gonna be doing something a little different here today. Got the webcam. I got this webcam for $20. Bought it from a friend a few years ago. So if it looks janky, I apologize. But I look really, really good. I had a pretty good year in general. I hope you did too. So let's just we're gonna go through the year in review that Letterboxd just dropped on us today, and then I'll go through my personal Letterboxd stats. But yeah, let's just get started. First off, this collage, beautiful, beautiful, wonderfully put together. Got all the hits. I don't see anything for Chainsaw Man though. That's a little upsetting. That's a little upsetting. Let's hope it gets its love, you know. I know it's a cartoon, but K-pop Demon Hunters is right there. What am I saying? Yeah, no. Okay. K-pop Demon Hunters. It was a fun time. It was pretty good. Okay, but let's give Chainsaw Man some love. I mean, I'd put Denji like right here next to Gladys. Okay, right here next to Gladys, and then move this kid up to here. I have no eye for design, but all right, let's move on. Presented by Neon. Thank you, Neon. Alrighty. We believe that a single good movie can change your entire life, and you watched a multitude of good movies this year. I did. I hope you did. In 2025, you faced off against bloodthirsty vampires, bewigged witches, bomb devils. Okay. I stand corrected. Place kind of looks like Dookie right now. And boy band demons with a little help from your friends, Superman, Sensei, smoke and stack, but only one could reign supreme. Dream big. Alrighty. This is awesome. Looks like this is their 14th year doing it. I mean, I hope they just keep doing it till the end of time. Highest rated. Based on nearly 700 million ratings, these are the highest rated films overall. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's go! Are you kidding me? All right. This is so much better than it being in the collage. This is number one? This is huge. This is huge. Okay. For this to be the highest rated movie, I thought it... Oh, this is insane. This is amazing. I am happy that this many people got to see this masterpiece. Okay, I hope they keep up with that. I hope they pick up the manga. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Reese Eric feels like someone took the emotional core of the manga, plugged it into a power source, and let it overheat in the best possible way. Exactly, literally, it's like it is the pinnacle of what an adaptation should be. It's one of the best adaptations ever made. Like straight up. It does everything right. It adapts the stuff perfectly, goes above and beyond where it needs to. Ooh, this is awesome. All right, we're off to a good start here. Bravo everyone that watched it. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. All right. Number 2. Okay, I'm gonna out myself here. Have not seen this. Ooh, here we go. Another massive win. This was such a great movie to like end the year off with. I have watched it 3 times already, and I am going back for a 4th. It's that great movie where I feel like this happens sometimes where you're just going with like anyone you can find. Like I first saw it with a friend, then I went back with 2 other friends, and then I went with a whole other group of friends, and I'm just like, you just want to take everyone to see it, because it's just like one of those movies where I'm like, I think everyone could find something to love in it, you know, and there was a lot I loved from it. This was such a good movie. I hope it I'm happy it's in here. I don't know, are they going to do a top 10? Oh, 13, okay. One battle after another. Money. Let's go. I swear, I have not heard about this movie, but I mean, it made it on the collage, so I mean, definitely check that out. I am getting sentimental value here in my city at the end of this month, and I'm so excited. I am so excited because I love Worst Person in the World. That movie was just, I think everyone who's seen it like gets it, you know, like everyone who's seen it has their own personal like gut punch of it. and that's just what makes that movie so special. Haven't seen Hamnet yet. Do want to check them out. No Other Choice. No Other Choice frustrates me so much because it's like it was probably my most anticipated movie. It was one of the top 5 most anticipated. And not only is there like no rumor of it being in my city at all over these next few months, I can't even find a place to rent it like digitally. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch it for quite a while, which makes me so sad because I do have a friend who lives out of state and he saw it and he was like, "Yeah, it was awesome, man." And I'm just like, I'm so pissed. But it looks amazing. It looks amazing. Sinners, Train Dreams. Friend just watched that, said it was good. Hear a lot of chatter that it's good. This one, I'm gonna butcher this. Niza 2. Haven't seen that. I hear it's like nuts though. I think it's like, I don't know. Is it like the highest grossing movie? Not like the highest grossing movie, but it's like up there. I remember just like hearing about it because the numbers were insane for it. Is it good? I don't know. Let's keep moving. Genre winners. From the Shakespearean Globe Theater through a time loop to the World Championship in Tokyo, there was no other choice. I see what y'all did there. That's nice. But for these genre contenders to eliminate the competition, raise a few small beers to your sensei. Let's raise a few. This is not a beer. This is an Alani, which are terrible for you, but can have a little caffeine. But also make sure to have a water. This episode is brought to you by water. Especially from a plastic bottle, so you get those microplastics. Alrighty, here we go. Ooh, okay. Highest rated action and adventure, one battle after another. I'm very happy with this placement. I think it is, I think it seems like an unconventional action and adventure movie, which I think is what is so great about it, Like, a lot of the action in it don't feel like traditional action set pieces. Like, even this car chase is so different than, like, how a lot of car chases are made. And I think, and, like, entire stretches of the movie, like, the whole middle half and the whole last half just feel like one elongated set piece of just so good. So good. I really am happy with this placement. We'll just kind of talk about the top pick. I guess, yes. Didn't see How to Train Your Dragon. Didn't want to. Can't comment on that. F1 had some pretty great. The driving scenes in it were pretty fantastic. I think Avatar should be a lot higher. I mean, the action in that movie was just incredible. I mean, like, I would, out of the movies I've seen here, Sinners, Superman, F1, and Avatar, I would put Avatar at number 2. I mean, if we're talking about an action adventure, that one I liked. I really liked it. But let's see. All right. Highest rated comedy. Okay. This movie was very funny. It was very, very funny. But we got a big problem here. I am not seeing Friendship in this top 10. If we were to talk about a straight up comedy, like the best straight up comedy, like Marty Supreme is a great comedy, but it's also doing a lot of other things, It is just a very funny movie. The best straight up comedy, I'm sorry, I would have to give it to Friendship. And I can't believe it doesn't even have a spot in this top 10. Did nobody see Friendship? That movie was hilarious. It was so funny, but it sucked. I saw it with a friend and we were the only people in the theater laughing. Like, not like everyone else in the theater. There was a pretty good turnout, and like I was like, what's going on? I'm like, this is hilarious, and no one was laughing, and I felt like an idiot, but also I was like, all right, humor's subjective. Sinners, highest rated horror movie. Okay, all right, listen, I'm not calling Sinners bad, but horror movie, I think it's a bit of a stretch. Yes, does have a lot of horror elements, but I mean, if I were to just straight up personally go off of movies that scared me this year, it would definitely go like Weapons was scary. Bring Her Back just like horrified me, like was just so disturbing. Really liked the body horror and Together. Companion was fun. Frankenstein, also not very scary. Like that's like, you know, these top two movies do have horror elements. Like they do obviously live in a horrific world and genre, but like I don't know. If I were to pick my favorite horror movie of the year, I'd have to go off the one that like scared me the most, which was definitely like Weapons or Bring Her Back. But you know, everyone finds different things scary. You know, I just don't think I'm scared of vampires. I'm gonna put that out there. I don't think I'm scared of vampires, and it's not just because like Twilight. It's because I genuinely think, you know, there's just way too many different ways to kill a vampire. I think I'd be fine. I think I'd be fine. You know, I'd be standing right here, right in the middle here, and I'd have Remick in a chokehold. Women directors. Out of the 50 highest rated narrative films, 12 women and gender expansive filmmakers took the director's chair, a welcome increase from last year's total 8. Bravo, bravo. Ooh. Highest rated animation. It's just winning in all categories, as it should, as it should. I hope this gets a physical release. If this gets a physical release, I am buying several copies, and then I'm just going to give them out to random people. Okay, I'll give out DVD players if I have to. Directorial debut? Oh my goodness. As good as shonen movies will ever get. I don't want to butcher their name. Tatsuya Yoshihara and the team took the material to a place I never expected. They did. This is one of the strongest directorial debuts ever. I had no idea this was a debut. That is amazing. Once again, bravo. Alrighty, let's get on to the most popular. I feel like I could guess the most popular movies. The leader of most popular for 2025 and by month based on the volume of community activity is... Okay, so for the number one movie, it's definitely gotta be Sinners or K-Pop Demon Hunters. I kind of want to lead more towards K-Pop Demon Hunters because it's a family movie, but also I think this is most popular off of who's logged it. And I don't think kids are using Letterboxd. I don't think so. I'm gonna just throw that out there. So I kind of think it might be Sinners, because that is the movie that people really loved. All right, I'm gonna say Sinners is the most popular, but then I'm gonna say K-Pop Demon Hunters is number 2. Oh, maybe the Minecraft movie. Oh my goodness, what if the Minecraft movie is number 1? That would be rough. That would be rough. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, it was Sinners. Here we go. All right. Most popular. Good stuff. All right, let's see. Sinners. Superman. I'm stupid. Why didn't I put Superman on? I'm sorry. I'm going to jump over here. K-pop was at number 10? Number 10? I thought people were eating it up. Then again, it is a family movie, so yeah, it might have just been a lot of kids, and kids probably don't know what Letterboxd is really. Sinners, Superman, Weapons. That's very cool. Mickey 17. I had a good time with that. Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, Wake Up Dead Man, K-Pop Demon Hunters. Alrighty. Most popular by the month. Oh, this is cool. Okay. January. Obviously, yeah, a lot of leftover movies from 2024 makes sense. February. Let's think. Oh, Romance. Love that Honora's still there. Imagine running up The Brutalist for Valentine's Day. That would be good. I watched A Marriage Story and Jojo Rabbit on Valentine's Day. That was a good double feature. That was a good 2019 Scarlett Johansson is a great actress double feature. Haven't seen Captain America. Haven't seen Conclave. See what's going on in March. Mickey 17. Obviously, Honora's still staying there. That's because it's Best Picture winner. Oh, it wasn't even Best Picture winner yet. This was the Oscars. I think, did the Oscars happen in March? I think that happened in March or April, but yeah. No, that's very cool. Honora's got that staying power. April. Sinners and the Minecraft movie. Alrighty. The year in numbers. Let's look at these numbers. These are huge numbers. I don't even feel like reading any of them. um, this is great, though. This is great. That means a bunch of you watched movies this year. That's all that matters. That's really all that matters, you know. More numbers. Okay. Holy bananas. Popular list. People say greatest movie ever, then it lives up to the hype. Yeah. Heat, yes. Mulholland Drive, yes. There'll Be Blood, yes. High and Low, absolutely. Fire Walk with Me, 100%. Just got to watch Seven Samurai this year. It does live up to the hype. It does. It really does. Horny mid-grade romance. That's a list I'm definitely gonna mark down because there's some good stuff on there, and I'd love to watch more stuff like that. Movies that feel like an Xbox 360 game. That's a great idea for a list, and I definitely am gonna check this one out because I remember when I was watching Man on Fire this year, the whole time I was like, this is just like Max Payne 3, and Max Payne 3 might just be my favorite game ever made, other than Saints Row 2. Okay, that is the game of games. So that'd be a great list, and it'd be a good excuse to watch Aragorn. Aragorn. Yeah, Aragon. It's behind you. These are all super funny. Oh, first mention of friendship right here. How far down did I have to scroll? No, I'm glad we got that. No, these are super creative ideas. Just someone or whoever all put this together. Bravo, great job. The Letterboxd team's favorite 2025 posters. Yeah, so this is an awesome poster. This is a great poster. I mean, these are all great posters, but like of the ones I've seen, I love this poster for Eddington. I think it's kind of like, I remember seeing that poster for the first time, and I'm like, I like what we're going for here. This I like the other Begonia poster more personally, but this is still a good one. Drop Dead Gorgeous. The 10 most customized 2025 films by our patrons. Oh, I've never seen that Frankenstein poster. That one looks cool. Yeah. I like the F1 one. The F1 one. Yeah. Very Akira. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is very sad. This guy who... I feel like when you think of just like some of the best posters ever made, that Thing one, the Back to the Future one, I love the Big Trouble in Little China one, and the Goonies one's amazing. I mean, all of these posters are incredible. Got the best adventure movie ever right there. Yeah, no, this guy was immensely talented. Super, super sad, but I mean, this stuff's gonna live on forever. I mean, like, this Thing poster is gonna just it's one of the best posters ever made, in my opinion. Alrighty, let's look at the numbers for the people most watched actress, Scarlett Johansson. Interesting. Well, what was she in? Was she in something? Oh yeah, she was in that Jurassic Park movie. I did not have the privilege of checking that out, but. No, this is a good list. A lot of very talented individuals. Love seeing Toni Collette. Dude, I feel like, didn't Willem Dafoe win this award like 2 years ago or like last year? I feel like he's kind of gonna be... I feel like he's gonna win this award every year. He's in so much, and he's so good in so much. Like, he's like the best part of a bad movie and like the best part of a good movie. That's real talent. Yeah. But got a lot of... I bet I'm making a prediction for this next year. Paul Dano's going to be on here. Just because of the love that has been... I mean, we loved Paul Dano, but I feel like now people are just going to be like, I'm going to go watch a bunch of Paul Dano movies, so he's definitely probably going to be on this. I'm marking that a year from now. Let's check back. Most watched directors. I did watch a lot of James Gunn movies, you know, so yeah, I'm guilty of that. Nolan, yeah, great. Nope, yeah. John M. Chu, oh, that's the Wicked guy. Yeah, he also made G.I. Joe Retaliation, which is such a banger. Okay, maybe his best movie. Most watched female directors. I hope Coralie Farge. I hope we don't have to wait like 6 years for her next movie, because that was like the gap of time between Revenge and The Substance. I hope, I want it to be good, so take as much time as she needs, but I hope she's got something she's cooking right now, because I think her next movie could be really something awesome. Low rated, most loved. I mean, I can't even say anything new about it. It is definitely, channels that don't even talk about movies talked about this movie. That's how you know this movie was either really good or really terrible. Most divisive. Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires. Why is that divisive? That looks awesome. Most anticipated in 2026. Yeah, I'd agree. I got some other movies I'd throw in there, but that's for another time. That's for another time. Dude, I am loving all the one battle after another puns and references. I am so happy. I'm so happy. Alrighty. Well, that was the 2025 year in review. I did skip around a little bit, there was a lot, and I mean, I was just mostly going over the stuff, that I would have something to say about, because some categories, like, I had not seen a single movie in it, because I'm a fraud. Well, we're going to jump over to my personal stats for the year. Got these, I think a week ago, so let's see what we got. Okay, so now we got my personal stats for 2025. It was a pretty good year, I'd say. Did a lot of movie watching. Did more movie watching than was probably healthy, but that's okay. Films watched. I was not trying to make a 6-7 joke, I promise. Okay, we got 667 films logged. Well, 653 films reviewed. I think this includes like shorts and documentaries and stuff. Over 999 hours watched. That's a lot of hours. Most watched actor, Willem Dafoe. He's just in everything, and he's amazing. He's an absolute chameleon, or a rat, or Jesus. He's kind of all three. Most watched director. No shame here. Listen, I love Michael Bay. Big Michael Bay fan over here. I think he's only made two like truly bad movies, movies. But everything other than that, I had a great time. I finished out his entire filmography this year, and I had the time of my life. It was so fun watching all of his movies, especially these days, just because, like, I don't know, it was crazy how his movies were, like, deemed, like, garbage back then, but, like, I'm like, if we got one of these movies now, people would be loving it, okay? Like, the market for action movies got so bad that people were like, oh, Ambulance is actually really good, and I'm like, yeah, because he's trying stuff. He's been trying stuff, His style's not for everyone. I get it, but, like, when you want some maximalist entertainment, you can't go wrong with him, in my opinion. Highly rated. I mean, yeah. But which one's my favorite of the year is the question. That's a question we'll figure out another time. Most watched weeks of 2025. November 3rd to 9th. I watched 25 films that week. I must have had the week off from work. Or I must have been sick. That's a few movies. That's nothing crazy. What is that, like 3 movies a day? 4 movies a day? I don't know. Most watched day, Sundays, obviously, Sundays are great. How a Sunday works is, I'll, like, try to clean up around the house, put on a movie, and then just stop cleaning, and then I'll just sit and watch the movie, repeat, do that 4 times in a row. All right, first watch, Heat. Yes, watched Heat on New Year's. Started at, like, 11:30. And then finish it on the 1st. So maybe it counts as a 31st rewatch. I don't know. But I finished it in the year of 2025. Last watch was Stranger Things. diary milestones. Let's see. 50th, Seeking a Friend for the End of the World, Friday, Spider-Man 3. Also, the hardest poster probably ever. G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra, The Insider, Terminator 2, Weapons, To Live and Die in L.A. I don't know what's going on here, where it just like it goes like in increments of 50, and then here it just jumps from 400 to 500, and then from 500 to 600. I don't know. They just, yeah, Whiplash, and then 600 was the magical film, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Can't wait for the third one. Alrighty, I think we're going to end it off here. Those are the numbers for 2025, my personal stats, the year as a whole. And I had a great year of watching movies. I hope you did too. Let me know some of your funny numbers down below. Let me know what you watched the most, your favorites of the year, all that stuff. This is just a quick video I wanted to throw together. Thank you as always for watching the video. Everyone who supports the channel, you guys mean the absolute most to me. Hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas holiday season and New Year's. All right, and we're gonna make 2026 the best year ever. Okay, we're gonna make it 2016 part 2 because everyone apparently really loves 2016. Okay, that was one of the worst years for me personally, but no, I'd give that year like a 6 out of 10. Okay, or sorry, I'd give it a 3-star out of 5 if I'm being honest. You know, it was an okay year. Okay. It's just because Harambe died that everyone freaks out about it.